Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Time at Portia. I'm AC Gamer, and on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, in between this episode and the last episode, I went ahead and did a little bit of some stuff over here, guys. A little something. This is really nice to make the new steel bars, the magnesium steel bars. Actually, is what I've been making over here. It takes iron ore and magnesium ore put together, 4 iron ore and 1 magnesium ore. So you don't really need a lot of magnesium, which is good because you don't really get a lot of it. But I did find a fair bit of it while we were hunting out there, and went ahead and made a few bars of that. And then it came over to my table over here, and you guys will see the progression of axes that you can make. And I finally made the fisherman's axe. This is a iron axe. You kind of have to do the progression. You got to do the simple one, then the bronze, and the iron. Each one always takes the one before it. So you're going to be using the one that you had previously made. And then you take a magnesium bar times 3 and an upgrade kit times 3. Now that is the pricey part, since there is no way to find or make upgrade kits that I've seen so far. Now I'm hoping they change that in the future. It'd be nice to find them in chest, or do quests for them, or occasionally get something other than gold for doing commissions. Maybe people will hand those things out instead, and then it'd make you really want to do those, even if they are harder. But for now, you got to pay for them. So that was fairly expensive. And then you have to get another 3 for the pickaxe. The same ingredients, except this one only takes 2 steel bars, but 3 upgrade kits as well. So I made those, and they are absolutely amazing, guys. When you chop down trees or harvest rocks, it takes only just a few swings, if that, to destroy even the biggest mounds of stone. Now, I don't know if there is a tier 4 item in the game yet, something that you can only mine with these items. I haven't seen those for myself, but we really haven't gotten that far into the game yet either. Now, as you guys can see, most of my tables are working. Now, I'm in the process of letting all these tables burn down, get rid of all their fuel, because when you move these tables, if they have any fuel on them, most of the time you lose that. So I'm letting these things finish up doing what they're doing, and then I am going to be putting down 3 more of the industrial furnaces instead of the smaller ones. Now, I didn't do a study. I didn't actually put these side by side and see if they're faster. The main reason for doing them is, you can see if you come into one of these, the wood down there on the bottom is 24 out of 40. So you can have 40 in one of these, but you can only have 20 in one of these. And most of the time, the wood is not good enough to get through like the entire night if you make it do a big order. So yeah, I think the main reason for doing that is just ease of use. I can, like, this one's even 60 rather than 40, so I can tell it to do a big order. I can leave for a day, and at the end of the day, I don't necessarily have to come back in here and clean all this stuff out. It was actually getting to be kind of a chore. Every single morning, I would refill these things. Every single night, I would come back in here and empty them out and refill them again. And I don't really need to be doing that. I could do it maybe one every other day. The other thing I was going to show you guys is, if you talk to a certain lady inside the shop, she is a farmer, and she actually gives you the farming quest. You have to introduce yourself to her first. I wish I had done that earlier on in the game. Just go through town and introduce myself to everybody. But I was kind of being a little lazy on that part, and I didn't do it, so we missed out on this stuff. Now, she gives you a whole bunch of seeds, so I put down the planter boxes. She even gives you the recipe for the planter boxes, which you will find over here in your crafting table, which is kind of a strange place to see it, but, it is what it is. Let's see, where is it at? Might be on the next tab. Yeah, I think it's on the next tab. There it is, small planters box. So it takes wooden boards, soil, and animal feces. Not quite sure why animal feces is in there, except for maybe like fertilizer to get it going. I don't know how to make actual fertilizer, though. It's not anywhere in here as far as I can tell, but maybe we'll get access to that down the road, because they do grow better with fertilizer. She gives you, I believe it's 5 of them to start with, and you use it on the plants she gives you. But I went ahead and planted a few extras, as you guys can see right here. If you hit the left bumper while you have the plants selected, it tells you what they are. I got some bamboo papayas growing right there, and it tells you it's going to take 4 more days and 10 hours to grow. And then it has a little face right next to it. Now, some of those used to be happy. Most of them are sad now or very angry. I'm guessing it's because I'm not using fertilizer. I haven't watered these either. I'm not sure if that's a thing. But these wheat are now ready to be harvested. I also had a tomato plant here with giant, I mean giant, guys, huge, bigger than the size of my head, tomatoes on them. And I thought maybe I could pick the tomatoes and get more in a couple days, but no, it harvested the entire plant. So these are like one-shots. They are not, you know, something you can come back to again and again and again. And I did put a lettuce down, but it's the wrong season, so it's just kind of sitting there. I'm thinking maybe if I leave it in there, I won't lose the plant itself or the seed itself, and it will spring back up during winter, which I guess is going to be a season here, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we got 46 wheat, common crop that can be grounded into flour to make bread and other foods. We don't really have access to any of that yet, but we are going to go turn that in. Oh, and while we're here, we should take out the poison water stuff as well. This thing right here, this is what we were waiting for. It allows you to make the welding rods, tin ore and copper ore, and they get made really fast. So if you're kind of thinking about like how long is that going to take me to make all that, not very long at all, guys. That is going to be one of the fastest things you get. So we need some steel plates. We got 2 of them right there. Let's come over here. We'll snag the other 2. That's going to give us 4. And we also need some valves. As you can see, I kind of moved my stuff around a little bit, try to organize as much as I could. We need 2 valves. So let's see if we can we just. There's supposed to be a way you can take out a certain amount, but we'll just take the whole thing. So we got 14 out of 2. Wow, that's a little bit overkill. Let's go find her. You can find her most days at the cafe. I guess maybe she's doing her daily deliveries, or she just kind of likes to hang out there and check things out. There she is right there. Wow, that's some excellent results. I'm a believer now. Can I order 3 of these planter boxes, please? And thank you. All right, so she wants some planter boxes. Kind of saw that one coming. I should have made them ahead of time, but we got plenty of the ingredients, so that's not going to be an issue. We could always just pick up some of the planter boxes we got there, but let's go ahead and drop off our food since she didn't want any of that. We're going to toss that down here into that. So we need planks of wood. All right, so my planks are over here. Let's go ahead and snag. We got 96 of them. That's a little bit of overkill, but hey, it's what happens when you kind of just make a whole bunch of stuff for rainy days. We got a little bit of animal feces, not too much, but enough. And the last ingredient was what? We're gonna have to look this up real quick. Soil. Well, soil is something you get from mining, and by now you should have a little bit of that as well. Maybe not a whole terrible amount, but you don't really use that for anything else either, so it's not like it's going anywhere. So she wants 3 planter boxes. We're going to go ahead and make 10 of them just because we got the ingredients, and we might be able to sell them down the road. In fact, we probably will be able to sell those down the road. Now, I did go ahead and trade a few CDs for a large, really, really large, I should say, planter box from one of the ladies in town, the religious lady who sells seeds as well. And I bought a plant from her as well, but unfortunately the really, really large plant box is exactly that. It's way too big for me to fit anywhere on my property right now. So I'm gonna have to upgrade my property and then set aside a rather large piece of it just to be able to do that. And we'll try it out as soon as we can just to see what it looks like. But yeah, it's going to take up a lot of space. Thank you. I can't wait to try these out. Why, you are very, very welcome, lady. All right, so let's go deliver the goods back to our house. It's getting a little late, but I believe we can go fix the poison water over in the WoW industry area. We'll take the DD cart. I like to call it the tram or something, but yeah, the DD cart will take us over there. And it's actually a lot faster, in case you're wondering, guys. If you're thinking about, like, should I take it rather than run, the answer is almost always yes. Yes, that will be faster for you than running it yourself. And, you know, it's a little bit easier on you, too. You don't have to actually, you know, look around and check things out. It is late, though. Oh, man, we're going to try it. We're going to see if we can get over there and fix it. No, we want this one. 29 minutes. So if we had run that, maybe an hour is what that would take. It's not actual time, but in-game time goes by a lot quicker. Oh, we just missed it, so we're going to have to wait for it to come back down. Would be nice if there was a button that when you pressed it, it took you up, and then after a few seconds, it would come back down. That way it was always down on the bottom. Maybe a button on the top, too, but I guess the automation of going up and down is fine as well. I mean, it does do its purpose. It just makes you wait a little bit of time. It does seem like a little bit more wear and tear on the object than definitely needs to be. So it wants us to go on the inside. Nice. Okay, so what do we got? We got steel plates, we got a welding rod, and we got the valves. Which kind of leads me to believe we actually are going to fix something in here, but... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's not the way it used to be when we first came in here.
Here to fix the pipe?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing here?
I'm investigating. We think someone intentionally broke this pipe. You can see the handprints on the pipe. Now, who would want to do that?
Now, there is one other thing that I would suggest you guys do. If you go to town, right next to the barber shop, on the opposite side of the other entrance, there is a newspaper building. Unfortunately, the newspaper building on the inside looks the same as pretty much every other building that is the default right now. But on the outside, there is a board, and if you click on the board itself, you can read the articles being written at the first of every week or the first of every month. There's 3 of them done right now, and I'll go and show you guys that later on. But they did mention in one of the articles, actually 2 of the articles, on 2 separate occasions, that there is a lot of tension between different states right now. That's why I'm kind of mentioning it right here, because they're kind of mentioning it right there at the top as well. There's a tension between 2 different states about one almost taking the other one over or something. So that could start to come into play, and they've just touched on it a little bit. So does Gale have any enemies? Huss and Tuss. Huss and Tuss is also in the articles. They get blamed at the very beginning for all the missing items, even though later on we find out it was the bandy rats that did it. So I guess they're like the miscreants, the guys who are causing trouble everywhere in town, and you just got to worry about those guys no matter what. So it's whatever you want to blame it on. Like, do you have any enemies? Is it the troublemakers, or is it a foreign state? Like, where does your mind initially go? This is where it wants to kind of play, but I don't know. I have no idea what we should pick. I'm going to say foreign states just to see what she says about it, so we can learn a little bit more about like that kind of lore.
I don't think Duvos or Seaside would come all the way to Portia just to break a pipe.
Okay.
All right, go and fix the pipe, please.
Nice. Nice. Well, we didn't bring a pipe with us, I don't think, so it's kind of weird we can do that. Oh, holy crap. Something's about... Ah! Definitely not a good day for us to be slimed with that stuff. Gonna grow a 3rd arm or something. She's supposed to be saying something there, I assume.
I don't know. No one's been in this ruin before. Looks like it's part of the sewage system. I've got a bad feeling about this.
If thou dare cometh at me 3 floors down.
Oh, this sounds like a challenge. It's probably the villain. Let's check it out.
Shouldn't we get some backup?
No worries. You got me.
Oh, do I? Sweet. Now, when people say they have a bad feeling about this, usually it's because, you know, they feel there's something about to happen, obviously. But it used to be used in instances where other people didn't have a bad feeling. They thought it was going to be okay. Now it's always like, I got a bad feeling about this, and you're standing in the middle of, like, a crypt with zombies all around you. Yeah, I think everybody has a bad feeling about this. You know, like, you don't have to use it in that circumstance, but everybody wants to be the one that says, I got a bad feeling. I think they need to revise when characters use that saying from now on. It's just a little ridiculous. Alright, so I don't know what happens if we jump down there. If there is a fall damage or what, but we're going to take it a little slow just so I can look at the sides there. If you kind of look at it when we go up, because there is no time limit at the moment. It's frozen in time. We're at 1945, so it's all about stamina at the moment. But yeah, there's sides over there, and I was just kind of thinking that would be a great place to hide something, but they did not take advantage of that, unfortunately. What do we got here? A Baccarat. Alright, so we got some rats in here. You guys will see my stamina or my hit points are a little higher. I did put some stuff inside my house to kind of up that a little bit. So we got that up to 1,007 on our hit points wise. Our attack, however, did not go up at all. So that's still the exact same. What is this? It's interesting looking. No idea what it is, though. Kind of in the same boat as them. Ooh, look at that. We can hide underneath it. Nice. Okay, well, before we go that route, let me make sure there are no other hidden gems in here. That is something we're probably going to have to open up here in just a bit once we go the other route. Yeah. Alright, so there was no little hidden switches or something that I'm missing. That, you know, the fact that there's so many bolts in here kind of reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. That's a fantastic game where, like, you can open up things because he's always walking around with the, you know, the ratchet on him to be able to kind of hit his enemies, and you know, it serves like a lot of functions. Wow, when you get hit by like 3, 4 guys at the same time, it stuns the crap out of you. You can't really move, and then you just become a sitting target. So I guess rolling out of that, as obvious as that sound, is definitely probably the safest route to go. See anything up there worth getting, but this looks like a treasure room, maybe. Ooh, so he did like a drill maneuver and he got right into me. Okay. Oh, I do like these guys. I should have brought some food with me because we are taking a lot of hits. I'm actually being a little lazy when it comes to dodging these guys. I think it's the dungeons that have, I don't know if they've made me that way, but they have definitely kind of led me to not be too concerned about it, because if I do get hit, I have like 3 or 4 lives, you know, like I can pretty much get full life again at the drop of a hat. What are you? Ooh, carbon steel bars just sitting inside the dungeon. That is nice. Those this take a little bit of time to make. Hey Chupa, how you doing, man? Just thought I'd play a little bit of this game before, you know, the Super Bowl party goes on and everybody gets here, so kind of chilling out for a little bit. You guys gonna watch the game today? Did you guys make everything? I just finished making everything myself, so I got the cheese that I can't eat set on warm so everybody can have their nachos, and got a little bit of barbecue going. Guess we can't come down through this route right here. So whatever that switch opened up, it was a little further back. Yeah, so we'll probably only be streaming for maybe an hour, hour and a half if lucky, but no snacks though. You know, I mean, if you're trying to go with something a little bit more healthy, you can always go with like apple slices, or, I mean, you guys know what you can go with on that. Oh, you know what it is? I bet when you hit this switch over here, it's a time thing. So it only gives you like, you know, 15 seconds to make it back. So let's save our stamina. We'll come over here and hit the switch again and see if it does something. No? No, the switch... Oh, well, I guess we can go up. Maybe that's what it did. Well, we did have to kind of go back there, so I'm glad I went and checked it out again. Oh, there is something over there. I guess let's keep going straight. Kill these slow goos, the ones that I absolutely and totally hate. They get me every single time. The hits on them. And if you jump away from them and try to dodge that, it's definitely possible. The downside to it is they heal themselves quite rapidly, actually. So unless you're jumping back into the fray, you're really not going to do any damage to them. Alright, so another set of doors over here. Oh, my favorite friends here. The jump dancers. I absolutely love these guys. These guys are my friends. Lots of stone to harvest in here. Unfortunately, we got to go 3 floors down. So I kind of want to save my energy as much as possible. It's a little bit of a maze, too, actually. Let's... this is the way I came from, right? Yeah, this is the way I came from. So somehow I ended up back here. We went straight. This is what we saw last time, and we didn't mine it. Or didn't go this route, I should say. And we didn't mine it. So once we go down, we can't come back up. She is a healer, so I'm hoping that she will heal me. Who are you guys rooting for this year, though, man? Are you guys favorite football team? You guys just thinking that the same team that always wins is probably going to win this year as well. Doesn't matter either way. Yeah, then that way you can kind of just sit back and enjoy the game for what it is, rather than, you know, be on one side or the other. Be disappointed if they lose. Yeah, we're gonna turn that on. No idea what that did. Because you don't have, like, there's, again, no sound in the game in a lot of parts, so you don't really have that big, like, opening of a door or a crate or a grate, I should say, when that happens, to give you, like, a clue into what direction you should be heading. I imagine that will be a thing. Yeah, you may not understand how much sound makes a big difference in a video game until it's just not there anymore. And then you definitely notice it. Dried bladefish. Okay, so we might have to make a drying rack. It seems like we're getting a lot more dried foods lately. And they're pretty nice. Very basic and simple, but really, really nice. Oh, we got some food in here. Dried apple slices and smoked meats. Smoked meats are actually really nice because they give you health back instead of stamina. So if you are kind of coming in here, let's take a look at the map real quick. I just kind of noticed there was one there. So what is orange where we've been and green is where we haven't? That can't be right. Gray is where we haven't been, right? Let's test this method out right here. If green is where we haven't been before, as soon as we come over here, it should turn orange. No? Yeah, we've definitely been here, too. Color-coded. Maybe it's like what they're saying the floor is? Level-wise? Maybe. If we keep going this way, maybe it means we'll be going down. Alright, let's go ahead and gather some of these. Red mushrooms and a caterpillar. Nothing that we haven't already seen in the game. I was thinking maybe it would be something new. Oh, yeah. Almost had them hit each other, but I don't think that is actually possible. So we did get a level. I guess the defense and attack goes into effect immediately. However, the energy does not until you go to bed. And I kind of reclaim that energy again. Okay, so if we go back to our map, you'll see we could have gone that way. And that does lead to the main boss guy. Or we can come back this way and make sure we didn't miss anything. Anytime I see enemies, I know definitely have not been here before. Oh, get off of me, punks. Did she heal me? When we stopped, did she heal me? I think she might, because my life went back up. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm out for now. Enjoy the game later. Alright, Choops. Take it easy, man. Hey, Zep. How you doing, man? You guys having a good Super Bowl day? Or are you guys even watching the game? You may not even be into the Super Bowl. I think we've been in this area before. I think we have, actually. But let's check it one more time. Yeah, that's the entrance where they lower you down. And now the main gate is open. The side gate still is not, so we can come back this way. We're going to have to go down this long little route. I like to do it anyways, even if they didn't give us the shortcut to get through that area over there, I would have went down this way anyways. Just to make sure I don't miss any secrets. Treasure chest with hidden valuables inside of them. Not that they really have any of those in the game. I hope they change that. I like to find hidden secrets. Oh, yeah. Well, you gotta jump too, buddy. Can't just sprint it. Oh, come on. Sprint and jump. There you go. Nothing up here, though. That'd be a good spot. And these are really, really large crates. I would love the fact that when you upgraded your weapon, you would have the ability to kind of destroy some of these crates as well. Because it's the same thing with, like, your tools. You can destroy bigger and better stuff as you upgrade them. Upgrading your weapon would be, like, just another bonus while you're inside of a dungeon. I mean, you're already getting the DPS off of it, you know, the damage modifier, but now you're gonna get, like, more loot because of it. And maybe if you don't upgrade your weapon at all and you stay really cheap on that, you just cannot get any loot in here, you know, like that's gonna be a thing at some point. Add a piece of meat to make a broth, sure. Why not? Do I have any pieces of meat on me? I might not. Actually, I don't. Usually the monsters, they drop a ton of food. But yeah, they haven't been dropping anything lately. What is this? Oh, look at that. Just kind of chilling right there because it's glowing. I don't think I've ever seen that either. I haven't been watching it. Been making fonts all day, or rather turning my own art into usable fonts. That's cool. That's cool. I've never tried doing my own fonts before. Ooh, is this gonna be 3 of them? No, just one. It looked like 3 though. That's kind of misleading. Can we open this? There's an artiste for you right there. Bushido, come on, man, jump. That's what I was saying. He wouldn't do it. I was pushing. I did absolutely nothing different when he finally did jump. But apparently the game thought I did. So as long as it thinks that it's working, I'm okay with it. Carbon steel bars, man. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Wait, there's nothing there. Did I just turn something on? I'm guessing there's supposed to be a switch here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Early access is all I can say. Alright, data disk times 10. That's something to get kind of excited about, actually. Oh, and she's over here just kicking some butt. Yeah, making fonts used to be a serious pain. I've been using a site called FontStruct to do it. You draw it, and then it renders a TTF. You can make a font in 10 minutes or on there. That's pretty sweet. What do you use it for, though? If you don't mind me asking, maybe I'm being a little bit too personal, but yeah, I mean, what do you use more fonts for? Are you doing something that requires... Oh, man, only thing I could think of is like if you're writing a book and you have like an alien passage in another language, like you could create your own font. That would be really cool, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, to do something like that. No, can't break those. Nothing inside that. Ooh, alright, so our first little, like, Zelda themed. I think this game would do really well to take a couple pages out of Zelda when it comes to dungeons. Things like this, things like getting, like, the grapple hook, you know, having to solve little puzzles in there. I think a lot of gamers out there would appreciate that. I think a lot of gamers out there would very, very much enjoy that. Did I lose her? Did she die? I guess she couldn't make the jumps, huh? So she got left behind. No, there she is. She's magical, guys. She's very magical. They're pixel fonts used in my own games and art. Oh, that's cool. I have made a few alien fonts. They're basically gibberish, but that's how they need to look. Oh, they could be gibberish, but you could, you know, do... I'm not saying that you don't, but I'm saying, like a Lord of the Rings. They created an entire language for... I don't know if it was for the movies or somebody did it off of the books, but there's an entire language of, like, Elvish. And it's, like, it's a really it's like a real working language. It's something that people have learned, and they can speak it if they want to. It's like Klingonese or whatever that one's called in Star Trek. The Klingon language, somebody went back and they wrote an entire language based off of that. So it may look like gibberish to most people, and it, you know, like how many people are actually going to learn another language based off of like a fantasy realm, but people do it. Oh, these guys are kicking my butt. Alright, heal me up, little lady. Please. Well, I guess she's too busy fighting. You gonna heal me? No? Maybe? A little bit? Just yawning? Yeah, you don't want to heal me. Oh yeah, I have my own constructed languages, but I have no idea how I would. I'm on a map, letters to a Latin keyboard layout. Could be a fun experiment for sure, though. There's the Forgotten Realms and the Harper fonts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, so many different things you can do with it. And I, for one, I don't know if, like, every gamer out there, you know, really enjoys that, but I, for one, love the lore on video games. That's one of the reasons I love Skyrim so much, is that you can just go into that game and spend just as many hours as somebody else who plays the game as a warrior or an archer, just reading. Like, that's all you have to do is go in there and read the books that somebody has written inside that game, and you will spend hundreds of hours doing it. That's how much lore they put into their stuff. I love that. Enhanced Iron Sword. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I have the regular Iron Sword already. An enhanced version would be a very welcome addition right there. Learn to craft the enhanced Iron Sword with the Iron Sword carbon steel bars and the animal skeleton. I don't know where you get an animal skeleton from. We haven't gotten any of those. We've gotten animal bones, but not an animal skeleton. So we have learned that recipe. Not gonna be able to make it just yet, but we definitely learned it. That looks like a save point, maybe. Yeah. What is this? Can we jump into it? We can jump on it. Maybe it's an exit point. Huh, I have no idea. Well, we're gonna go down. Let's put on some food. Where is my food? I have the dried apple slices, but where's the beef jerky? There it is. I don't know, I'm blind for a second there. And I think that's it, right? That's all I got? I think so. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and eat a little bit of the food. Smoked meats. I believe that's supposed to make my life go back up, right? Restores 25 HP. So, we're gonna go in there with pretty low life. Yeah, video games need to have lore to make the world feel alive. I think so. Some games don't, though. Some games just kind of go in there with the bare basics. Baccarat, come on. This is a part that would really do well with some sound. Art thou the one who ended my son? It talks. Yes, yes it was. Are you behind the goo? Oh, yeah, we could be very brazen and be like, yeah, it was, buddy. What are you gonna do about it? Look at his weapon, though. Look at that. Kind of get a feel for what he's gonna do with his weapon here in a second by how he moves around. So I'm guessing he's gonna hit us with this giant mallet of his, and then he's gonna shoot that thing out at us. It's gonna start out as a shield, most likely, and then it's gonna become like a boomerang, I bet. It definitely reminds me of Chip and Dale, with like all these rats and stuff. I'm just saying. Been up all night. I'm always up. I never really get any sleep. Oh, thou shalt regret the day. See, he's moving it around. So yeah, that's gonna become a weapon. Oh, dude, that's gonna suck. Oh, little. Oh, what? What? Oh, is she gonna pull out some Matrix style moves? Yeah, she is. Holy crap! No, that's what you get for taking it all on your own, man. We are a team. We are. Yeah. Oh, maybe we're not. She's doing some Bourne stuff here. Wait, why is my weapon not on? Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. Now you're gonna freeze me in place? Come on. I just got to the main bad guy. You're already gonna end my life? Ugh. That was like the worst. My weapon wasn't on because I was eating those beef jerkies. Oh, we need a big thump, and we need, like, the vibration on the controller to go off right there. Don't worry, Rat King. I'm definitely not going to do any damage to you, because I have no life whatsoever. 72, I'm about to die. 37, and I'm dead. No! Darn you, Rat King. Oh, she's still down there. She's kicking butt without me. Wait for me, lady. I want to help. Oh, we can't get down there. Leave my friend alone. Leave him alone. Leave Brittany alone. Is she doing damage to him? Yeah, she is. Let's see if she wins this. Come on, you can do it. I got faith. No. No, you killed her. You killed... Oh, and now they're regenerating. So there's just no way we can help her out. I don't think she's going to win this fight ever. She only does enough damage before she passes out. Oh, no, she got one. Right? He should be dead, but he's not. Yeah, she can't help me. All right, Rat King, you are all mine, buddy. Ooh, that was a little bit of damage there. A little bit too soon on the rolls, I think. Or not soon enough. Oh, wow, okay. We're just gonna straight up melee this guy. We're not even gonna worry about dodging his attacks, because we couldn't do it even if we tried, and we have been. Come on, Rat King, couple more hits. Little dude, man. Little dude didn't learn his lessons. Now you get back up. Hey, I saw the whole thing. You sucked down there. I mean, I thought you were gonna do like the Matrix style stuff.
Not bad.
Not bad.
You did well.
Not bad. Come on. Come on. You should be like, I'm super impressed. You're better than I am. I'm just saying. I took on like 4 of those guys. Actually, I think it was like 5, right? It was like 3 wizards and like 2 normal guys and then like the main guy. She couldn't even take on 3 of them. So, man, what a build up and then like a letdown when it comes to her. I thought she's going to be like Angelina or the chick from the Resident Evil movies, but nope. Nope. She's more like in the Smurfs or something. Alright, relationship plus 10. Oh, she likes me now. You love me. She's just yawning. She doesn't know what to do. Can we go down here now? Are we allowed into this little section that was off limits? Apparently not. Alright, so not very much here. We didn't get any loot out of him, I don't think. Gotta time your dodges and use those... frame channel your inner soul. Yeah. I can usually dodge stuff in most games that I play. In this one, not so much. And I'm not blaming it on the game, but I suck at it really bad in this one. It's really embarrassing. But maybe one day I'll get good at it. It's just every time I hit the dodge button, there seems to be like a half a second delay that sometimes goes off and sometimes doesn't. Not sure if it like is a weird thing with the Xbox 360 controller or like what the issue is there, but it's kind of hard to say. Again, I don't like blaming things on a game and being like, oh, it's the game's fault, when it clearly I think is more of mine. Okay, so I guess we're heading out. Needs to be something in here. Like, I'm looking for my loot and I'm not finding anything. Got a giant Chippendale-sized machine over here. Did I push it? I guess I did. No sound. So we are now back at the entrance yet again. Well, I mean, I did get my upgraded weapon. I still don't have a skeleton. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to go about building one of those. Maybe we just have to make them out of spare bone parts or something. Maybe that's like another recipe we need before we can make this piece. Or there's a certain mob that drops it randomly, maybe rarely, off of those. Haven't really delved too much into that either. Okay. Where's the exit? What's going on here? I can't leave this way. Find the exit. Oh, well, you know, it's on the map. It's pointing me to the right way, and I just didn't follow it. I have a tooth as a start. I also have bones. I got lots and lots of bones. I mean, if we have to rebuild it from scratch, I think that is an option.
This must be the control system for all the pipes. Let's see if we can turn off the goo from here. This must be the control system for all... You did it! Nice! Let's get out of here.
Alright. And we hit that already, yep.
I'm going to stay and look around some more. You go tell the mayor about this.
So I cleared out all the mobs and you're gonna get all the loot? That doesn't seem fair. Come on, I challenge you to a jump off. If you can jump higher than me, I'm gonna call you Mario. Or what would be... Did they ever make a female version of Mario? I mean, they made Wario, which was like the evil version of him. Did they make a female version? I hadn't played, you know, some of the Mario games recently, so that might be something they threw in there. We're gonna go back, if we can make it in time, and check out our work table. Maybe see if we do have it. Maybe it said skeleton, and what it meant is bones. There's a treasure chest over there. I have no idea how we're gonna get that. Oh, it doesn't run this late, does it? Oh, it does. Nice. Because it stops running around, I think it's around 10 or 11. You know that old song, the ankle bones connect to your hip bone. Oh no, that's for dwarves, right? Picking on some of the fantasy races out here. All right, let's check it out. What do we got? Enhanced iron sword. No, we need animal skeletons. 5 of them, actually. Oh man, why do I have a feeling that's gonna come off of like really, really big and tough enemies, like dinosaur type? Oh, that would be so cool though, right? Like having some type of almost what's that one game that just came out? The one where you kill like dinosaurs and you take their hides and you make weapons out of it. I can't think of the name now, but that would be really, really cool to have that. All right, so these are completed. Let's go ahead and snag all of this. This one, I guess we'll take it down because we're gonna move most of these over here. No, not Ark. It's one that literally just Monster Hunter World. That's it, Monster Hunter World. That'd be cool if they incorporated a little bit of that. I realize again they don't want to be copying straight up what other games are doing, but so that still has a little bit of fuel left, enough to finish off. 6 of... No, is it 3 or 6? It's 3. Hopefully enough to finish that off. And we're waiting to this one. Yeah, we want to have a nice, even set of rows here. Probably will have to move my storage, which kind of sucks because I just got all that set up. But and it didn't really take that long to do. So let's go ahead and empty out our storage over here for the night. Oh, wow. That's kind of messy. Let's see. Where are my stuff? I guess that's it, right? Let's do the ingots. I think that's all of them. You can see I got quite a few ingots going. I think I need a little bit more, obviously, on some of them. I used all of my enhanced iron, the carbon iron. And the magnesium steel bars are over here. Let's get all this stuff back into our dungeon loot. Dungeon loot is key for, I have no idea what it's used for right now, so I just stick it all in one barrel. And I think that's everything for that, right, actually. Go goo and everything else in that one. Food, right? Well, we got a little bit of food. We got some fish. Some dried fish, I should say. Actually, that is, that's food, actual edible food that's already been cooked, so we're going to put that in a different barrel. Gems. Oh, yeah. There we go. Worms. I'll put the worms in here. Just trying to find where I'm putting the green bottles. I don't remember where those are going just yet. We do have some leather. That's finished leather, so that's going to go in the other barrel. Yeah, see, guys, it's organized. I swear, it just took me a little bit of time. Nitrate. White nitrate minerals can be used as fertilizer as well as making gunpowder. This is the plant that I actually bought from the religious lady for using the CDs. It says it was harvestable multiple times, which was something that kind of appealed to me. But it takes a plot of land that's far, far bigger than anything I got right now. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait on that one. I have been using a few of these bloodstones, making these right here, industrial cores. Those are used in making the big furnaces, the tier 3 furnaces. I have no idea where those green things are. Is it in dungeon loot? They are in dungeon loot, alright. Because I had nowhere else to put them, I guess. It's venom. Which I guess is going to be used in something, right? Maybe it's just money that I'm just holding on to, and I'll be super rich down the road. But everything to do with food or farming tends to go over here. Also, like miscellaneous stuff that I have no idea where to put it tends to go over here as well. So we'll put our food in here. We did miss out on a few things because I'm an idiot and forgot the little bar on the bottom. Let's see, we'll get these in there. And, wow, we got a lot of fur. So, I probably should start making stuff out of this. I got over 200 and... yeah, about 220, 219. We're going to let these finish overnight. And we'll call it here. Now, every single time that scientist lady, you can see the stuff I've added in here. I got little tea tables, and I put down a whole bunch of scones on the wall. Some of these add the max health, while other ones add the defense. Now, I do need more of the defense ones, but I think the house is going to start looking a little strange with so much light in here. I might not be able to go to sleep, but definitely need to be putting more of that down because I got space for it. As you guys can see here, my health is maxed out, but my defense isn't, and that would have definitely helped on that last fight. So, and then I don't have anything for attack. I looked through it in there, and there was nothing I could build to increase my attack at all, which kind of sucks, but it's not horrible. Okay. Go ahead and cancel that. It's out of fuel, so we're not losing anything. And if you do cancel it, and you get your ingredients back, again, because there's no fuel in it. Oh, okay, power. It's not implemented yet. Well, then I feel a little bit better that I haven't been able to find it. Those are the industrial furnaces, and these are the civil furnaces. So industrial is what I'd prefer to put down first. You can see they're a fair bit bigger. I'm going to try to get as maximum amount of space out of it. Oh man, not quite as easy to move around with the controller. There we go. 3 of them. That looks absolutely hideous. It looks like it would be pumping out a lot of pollution, but we're gonna go with it. Can I get closer? She sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy. Oh, well, that's not gonna do. We need to have it that OCD. It needs to look good. Okay, so those are down. This is finished as well. Has a little bit of fuel in there, but it's just wood, right? We can get that back. Thankfully, it's not actual like power stones or something. They're not super rare, but they're not super common either. Oh, it's not gonna fit unless we turn it sideways, and then we gotta mess up our whole mojo. Or we could move the tables over there, but that's not going to happen at the moment because these all have power cores inside of them. and they're pretty filled up, so we're gonna have to wait until they're empty before we do that. So yeah, look at that, guys. That looks amazing, right? Amazeballs. Alright, so we are going to make charcoal. And I wish you could make more than 10, considering the size, but 10 is all we can make there. I know, charcoal, right? Like, that's a weird thing to make on the industrial scale. Alright, we need carbon rods, which is, again, one of the reasons we need charcoal being made. Let's put yeah, charcoal. Carbon steel. Yeah, we'll go with carbon steel. We're pretty low on it. I've been making a lot of stuff out of it lately. So we'll go a little bit overboard, and then we'll switch them up as time goes on. There goes all my charcoal. Need more land? You can make rugs, carpets for defense in the advanced skiver from 10 data disks. Like I said, I've been giving her the data disk every chance that I get. Unfortunately, she's really slow. Really slow. The amount of work I can get done in about a week of game time is a lot. The amount of work she can get done on is like, I don't know, 5 discs. It's really small. So, I like to give her a hard time because she sucks, but let's put these things back in the crate. Get used to not holding them on me. There's really no reason for it. Now, I've been making glass as long as I've been making all these other ones, and I have made stacks, like 100 and something of each one of these at least, because I've used like half of these stacks already, where I've only made like 37 of these. These are incredibly slow for some reason. I never really noticed it until recently, but yeah, that's definitely a thing. Let's get our plate storage over here. And we'll put in these skewers, because I don't really need them. The welding rods over here. We'll make a stop by town. Or not town, by the tree farm. And then we'll go and talk to Gail at the mayor's office. Yeah, but as far as land goes, I actually have no money. I did a little bit of mining in some of the dungeon areas, and, you know, it costs a fair bit of money to go in there. It's like 300, 400, something like that now. I did a little bit of grinding in the actual dungeon, where you actually make money, and then you used it to buy the upgrade kits. And I needed 3 for each one of my fisherman ones. So I got the fisherman axe and the pickaxe now. So that used most of my money, to be honest. So I'm down to like 100 goals. And since I don't do crafting, like, ever anymore, unless it has something to do with my base. I did figure out the farm. Is he not in here? Where would Gale be? Oh, he's over by the abandoned ruins today, huh? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen him over here before. Oh, it's Sunday! Yeah. Everybody's in church. Todd, you're late. You're late, Todd. You know what's gonna happen, dude. Going straight to hell. I'm gonna bust the door open. Everybody's all sitting down. Wait, I can't sit down? Oh, come on. That has to be a function. Right?
Sonia made me plant some cucumbers and tomatoes as the basis for some facial cream. I'm actually looking forward to the result.
That should be an option, to sit down in here and, like, listen and watch what everybody else is doing. And then you should have, like, interaction between these people in here. So, like, the one guy who is absolutely enamored with the doctor, which I don't actually see in here. And the little kids, they should be poking each other and screaming at each other and saying, "Stop it, stop it." This is the most well-behaved... Oh, here we go. We can sit down. That's right, churchy guy, Lee. I got here. I'm here. Remember the war machines that tore down our cities and murdered our civilians. We must realize that we became too proud of our own achievements that caused our downfall. We must forsake technology that could lead to our arrogance. We must never again use technology to hurt each other. Alright, guy. I'm talking to Gale.
A talking rat? That's a grand tale. But then again, there are strange tales about the monsters from the periphery, so I'm not surprised. But the good news is that the goo's all gone, so thank you for your work. Let me give you some compensation.
Yeah. How much did I get? 1,000? Yeah, buddy. I got a little bit of money on me. Do my little happy dance.
My sweet Ginger is waiting for me to have dinner. I need to head home right after I finish the work. Not a minute's delay.
Wait. This guy is married to Ginger? She's like, I don't know, 20? Is what I always assumed she was. Maybe she's not. He's red-haired, and she has red hair. I mean, is that a coincidence? Did he marry her just because she has red hair? Or did she marry him just because he has red hair? What up, Alice?
Each flower has its own language. My favorite flower is the bellflower. It speaks of true love.
Oh, so I know what to get you as a gift. Nice. What? Oh,
He's
Jack.
actually a really good adventurer in my book. One time, he took me to the cemetery at night to try to exorcise the legendary ghost girl. Nothing showed up, but I was scared out of wits. Toby just laughed it off.
So that first line got cut out of the topic right there. I don't know why girls always mess with Toby. Not sure what they're going with on that one. Alright, so we don't have any more quests left. And one little tip, guys, is they do remind you the very first month of the game when the Light Festival is going on, but they don't remind you after that. So I think it's the 17th or 18th of the month. You just might want to keep an eye out for it, because I missed the second one, I believe. Did I just jump out of town? I did. There's gonna be some ugly kids. Actually, she's quite beautiful. He, on the other hand, you know, I don't know how that's gonna work, but sometimes the kids do take after the mother. Antonio. What's up, Antonio? You weren't at church today, man. We missed you there.
Dr. Zoo, my idol. Every time I think of him, my heart flutters.
Oh, man. Antonio. What do we got? Our store needs 4 bowls of spicy fish soup. I wish I knew how to make it for you. I really do. I'd be making food a little bit more often. Maybe, if I had recipes. Fiber cloth? No, that ain't gonna happen. Needs 2 fans. You're not paying enough for that. And 14 leather, please help. I could do the leather, but again, you're not paying very much for it, and I'd rather keep it for myself, because I'm greedy. And I know I'm gonna need it. I know the clothing is gonna get a lot harder to make, and you're gonna need a lot more ingredients to do it. Oh, look at it. The dude got a pupil. Toby wants to learn how to fight.
There are plenty of legends in Portia, like the shining apple, the crying plant, and the pretty ghost girl living in the cemetery. Django knows all about these. He told me everything.
Well, to Django, why didn't you tell me, man?
Not sword is in his justice and loyalty. The rest is just for show. Knights can always eat for free in my restaurant.
Maybe that's what that knight statue does. It makes you a knight. Then you can have all the foods you want from that dude, as long as it's opening hours.
I wish my son would stop dreaming about a life of adventure. Why can't he just have a peaceful life here in Portia?
I don't know, there's plenty of adventure to be had here in town. I mean, how many bad guys have we slain? I've never been able to get inside this building. It is always like 30 minutes late by the time I get here. It's kind of annoying. I want to know what the inside of that building looks like. What do we got over here? Sam's house. We can bust open inside of his house. Petra's house. Oh, you know, the other thing I was mentioning, the newspaper. They don't get delivered to your mail as I might expect that they should, or I would like that they would. So you can jump over here and check out the Times, and you can actually read what's going on. So we have recently installed some city lights, which is kind of cool. They talk about you a little bit. You can also read the dispatch. Tensions rise. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to like click on to the next page because it like ends where we are negotiating with the E's. And I've tried all the buttons, I've clicked everything that you can click, and it just won't let you do it. But you can go back to previous versions. February, Monday. They like their Mondays, guys. So definitely come over here and check that out when you get a chance. It kind of adds a little bit to the storyline. I think it was what was missing for me. Mars and Carol's home. While they're gone, we can skip in there. Nobody's out here today. The scientist guy actually disappeared the other day, and I haven't seen him since. There was a kid out here for a few days, but now nobody. So that might be something that's coming into the storyline here for too long. What's going on here? Is today something special?
My sweet Ginger is waiting for me.
It's the 28th. Everybody's leaving. Something supposed to happen? I don't know. You usually don't see people standing out here in front of City Hall. Come on, man. Let me stand on your head. Ah, you didn't have to move, lady. You finally did it. Antonio, you're going to be the guy that let me stand on your head, right? You're a minch. There we go. No, no. Yeah, Antonio. Put me up here. There you go, Antonio. I knew you'd be the one that let me do it. You're a good guy. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of killing time waiting to see if anything starts here. Because I haven't actually seen these guys do this. Oh, Antonio, you suck. You moved, man. No, doesn't look like anything's happening. Uh-oh, Toby came back. And he came back in a hurry. Let's see, we got 15 more seconds before it's 21. And maybe that's when he'll change into a werewolf or something. Come on, Gale, don't just stand there all proud like... What? Oh, anticlimactic at its worst. Gale, you are hereby fired, my friend.
Waiting for me.
Isaac, where you been, man? I haven't seen you in weeks.
Time is life, so enjoy your...
It's always like the old guy who's telling you to enjoy life, isn't it? The little stereotype there. Should be the little kid, man. He knows what he's talking about. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. Is it holy moly, dude. 15,000? That's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, so we did get a little bit more of our charcoal. Let's go ahead and put it in there. We also seem to use a lot less fuel on the bigger ones from what I've noticed. The charcoal is something that I had to, you know, do like 2 or 3 times a day because it finishes so quickly. And I had to put something like, I think it was around 10 or 11 pieces of wood in there for the fuel. And I'm not having to do that with this one. This was only 5, which is kind of a noticeable difference. So if they're more fuel efficient, then all the better. They hold more fuel and they're more fuel efficient. Alright, magnesium steel bars. Let's see. These are going to take 1 day and 2 hours, and this is going to take 1 day and 11 hours. And they're making the exact same item. So these are faster, as you would assume they should be. And yeah, we might as well use that to make a few things with the fur. Let's see, what can we make in here? Leather. Nice. I'll go ahead and refuel the power source on that. It's going to be working overtime for a while. And we got a decent amount of energy left. So I guess we're going to go chop some trees down. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do next until they give me a quest. I mean, yeah, we can make money by building items, but we've upgraded our house. We've, you know, done a fair bit of farming already. And at some point, you want to start messing around with the actual lore of the game. And that's the one thing I was really enjoying as they were kind of telling us a little bit more about, you know, the city-states at war with one another and, you know, just the different shenanigans that some of the townsfolk are getting into. I would love to see, like, quests where they throw it in there where the kids get lost and you have to go find them. I mean, it's not the most exciting quest, but maybe it could lead you to a new area of the map that maybe you haven't seen before. Because there's not a lot of places we haven't been before, actually. If you look at the map that we got going on here, you know, there's only so many areas that are available to us. And we've been to all of that. Over here, where you might assume there's something there, you can't actually go there. It's kind of cordoned off. The map doesn't really allow you to move further than that area, so I don't know if that's something they're going to be adding down the road, or if that's just coming with the new expansion, or what. So yeah, I can't get over here yet. I really want to get over here, but I can't get over there yet. That is definitely going to be opened up as the storyline, I assume. And so we just solved the main story today, or at least the mission that we were on for the main story. I imagine it won't be until tomorrow that they send us a letter letting us know that some other terrible tragedy has befallen somebody, and we need to go help them build another bridge or a boat. I'm waiting for the boat. I think the boat will be really cool. A little bit more Zelda-like in that regard, I think. And it may be, you know, a little bit more than they want to do, but I would love to see the ability to have to, like, sharpen your axe from time to time. Again, you know, I know it's going to use more resources and take a little bit of time, but there's no durability on these weapons, and it just seems like they're very, very OP at the moment. Like, 2 hits, guys. 2 hits, and I can fell a tree the size of a house. That's crazy. Look at that, guys. I cleared this entire area with, what, like 30 energy? I mean, it wasn't a lot. Let's come over here. We'll get this going as well. Yeah, probably gonna pass out. Give me 1 second. I am checking my phone. There we go. Super Bowl party today, so I'm just waiting for people to show up. He's going to have to learn to fight with that hat. You don't like the hat, Bushido, man? I kind of like the hat. Makes me remember Pokemon every time I see it. You know, because Ness was always running around with a baseball hat on. And he's not Ness. Ness was Earthbound, right? Oh yeah, let's get our materials here. Oh, not tin. Well, we do kind of need to make a little bit more tin too. We didn't really make a lot of those, but I think charcoal is a higher priority considering we're trying to keep up with You know, look at how many steel bars we got going on over here. Alright, so these I am going to just give fuel, and I'm going to let them eat up. That way they make the remainder of those bars, and once they finish with those bars, we're going to switch them to something else. I don't really think I need all of those on there for the moment, especially since I don't think we can keep up with the demands of charcoal. Okay, so we got those in there. 39. Man, yeah, when you put all your production to one thing, it definitely kicks into overdrive. Alright, what did we get, guys? Is this research? Workshop rankings. Oh, yeah. We got number 2 at least. Congratulations on obtaining number 2 position in the workshop ranking last month. We're so close in getting number 1. Continue to work hard. Get the reward eventually. Alright, well... yeah, I mean, we really didn't put a lot of effort into getting the number 1 spot, so doing as well as we did, I'm okay with that. Where is my engine, though? Didn't it give me an engine? Right, wasn't that my reward? Number 3 position. Does it just mix them all up? Yeah, small engines. Here's your reward, the number 2 ranking. Oh, I didn't accept it. I just kind of clicked the button. There we go. Engine. That should be good. Let's go ahead and reset these as well. Wow, it only made 3 leathers. We should have been making that all this time. That's going to take a long time to make a decent amount. Not your hat. One of the guys you ran into had the umbrella hat. Oh, yeah. Dude, I want the umbrella hat. I know they make one in real life, and it looks so cheesy, and I would probably never wear it myself. They even make one that I got to see. It goes on the shoulders. Kind of like straps on a little bit. And so it's hands-free. You know, in the world of modern technology where everybody needs, you know, their hands to use their cell phones while they walk down the street and get hit by cars, this is the umbrella for those people. That way they don't have to get wet until they, you know, fall on the pavement dead. But it kind of make fun of those people, but they do get hit by cars a lot. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see. I still enjoy the old-fashioned umbrella, or even better yet, a poncho. I know some people don't like ponchos, but... umbrellas work when it's light rain and it's only coming down in one direction. Anybody who's ever seen rain come down in multiple directions know umbrella's not going to do you a whole lot of good in that situation. Especially if you got to work out there and, you know, do something. You're going to get soaked. Alright, Commerce Guild, what do you got for me? Antonio. We need 2 water bridge heads. That's some pretty decent money right there, actually. We might do that one. We'll take a look at the recipe on that one. Requesting 2 rubber tires. Not enough on that one. And 18 fiber cloth. Not enough on that one either. Alright, so let's look at the water, or the bridge heads. What do we need? Alright, so we need 3 copper pipes, which isn't too bad, and hardened planks times 5. Well, we got the planks already, and the copper pipes we probably have as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. 2 bridge heads. It's a shame they won't actually put them down, though. That'd be cool to connect some more land. What's going on? Ooh, cutscene. Holy crap! Did the ground just shake? It's an asteroid! Right in the middle of town. It looked more like a satellite, to be honest, but... crashed over in the collapsed wasteland. I should check it out. Yeah, we should. We'll make our stuff later today. Going into the collapsed wasteland. Wow, everybody beat me to it. I literally just saw this happen, and everybody's already here. What the heck was that? Are we under attack? I saw it fall from the sky. It was scary. Can you at least tell us what it is? This is big news. I'm telling you, it's aliens. Polly, I like you, man. This must be fully investigated. Calm down, everyone. We're on top of this. Arlo and Remington are already at the crash site. We'll let you know what it is as soon as we find out. Dude, they are on the ball, man. There you are. What's the word? It appears to be a relic of some sort. Relics? Really? Aliens? Polly. Oh, man. Me and you are best buds. I like you. But we have a problem. We need you builder. We need your help. What's wrong? The relic knocked over a tower and created a giant hole on the ground. Some monsters came out as a result. I measured it to be around 4 by 5 meters. We need it patched right away. Give us something quick. Sam, don't let anyone in until the hole's plugged. Me and Arlo are going to clear out some of the monsters in the meantime. Got it. Get it, got it, good. Welding rods and steel plates. Well, we are going in, baby. We're going in. We're going to check out this hole they're talking about. Oh, look at the flames in the distance. That is, yeah, I'm liking the fact that they throw these little details in there. Flames, let me go, go. Umbrella hats are not just cheese, they are Limburger cheese. Right on top of their heads, too. Yeah, there's fans out there that actually wear the cheese hats, so they might take offense to that, actually. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, look at that! A tar. ALTAIR 01. What? I hear people fighting. And I feel a little bit of lag coming on. There they are. Mass fiends! How dare you! I don't think I'm getting any loot off of these things, or experience. Do know I'm getting a lot of lag from it. Jeez. Stop attacking for a second, guys. Yeah, they just keep coming back. Am I getting experience? Let's roll away. Oh, he's gonna come follow me, huh? Let's see, where's my experience bar? Right there, 1929. So let's go kill an enemy. We'll kill a couple enemies just to see. 1929, yeah, so same thing. We're not getting... Let's do some of these. Welcome to the chat room. Am I still streaming? That's weird. It's like Twitch updated or something there for a second. Yeah, so I got my tree going, guys. That's pretty cool. Let's get my hardwood in there. Actually, it's my ironwood. I got about 200 since the beginning of playing this game. So I'm guessing those aren't supposed to be that common. What were we supposed to make, though? We were supposed to make two bridgeheads. So copper pipes and hardwood planks. Copper pipes and hardwood planks. So let's grab these, and the copper pipes should be over here. Nice little amount of those. Getting those in dungeons, so I haven't really been making that many of them. Copper pipes. Aha, one down, one more to go. And we're gonna get 1,000 from this. Okay, let's put our stuff back where it belongs. Let's see, who needs that? I don't know, it seems like they're right here at the mayor's office, though. Maybe it's our good friend Antonio. Is Fash such an efficient builder? Yeah, baby. Check it out, that. Someone suggested you were abducted by aliens. I suggested that there was some probing involved. Ew. Maybe. Yeah, I hope not, though, man. My guy's already had enough trauma as it is, fighting giant rats, end of the world kind of stuff. Alright, Dim's Wares, we're at 26, and he's at 31. Not too far off. Reward for rank 2 this month is tempering liquid, which we don't really have a lot of, but we do get a wind wheel. No idea what wind wheels are for, but I'm pretty sure we want them. And the data disk, you know, once we do all the research, they're going to be used for seeds. So, you know, the more we get, the better, I guess, in the end. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the alien anal probe. But I do like the guy, just because, you know, you got to have at least one guy in there who's like, it's aliens. It's conspiracy theory. Gotta be number 1, yeah. I don't know how to be number 1, though. Like, we're still at Class C on our ranking, and he's at Class B. Sonia, how you doing out here, Sonia?
The beverages here are all brewed by the brewmaster Django himself.
Like, totally. What do we got? A porcelain plate, a very plain plate used to serve food. All right, so nothing fantastic worth buying there. There was one thing I do want to build. We're gonna go back to my base real quick. I know we're doing a lot of running back and forth, but there's one thing I want to build on my base, and it's the thing to dry fish out, I guess, is maybe what it's used for. Maybe it's on the next one. Yeah, the drying rack for drying food and other items. We need bronze pipes, 6 of them. It's going to take pretty much all our bronze pipes. I might regret doing this, but I've been wanting to build this for a while and just kind of see what it does. So, we're going to do it. And we'll see about maybe building a few more of those. Let me see how many bronze. We only got 24. I'll wait. I'll wait on the bronze to make some more. Alright, where is it at? Number 1? So we can put it outside. Let's stick it over here, out of the way. Craft. Oh, nice! We can finally make food! And it's actually a recipe in here. So all we need is apples from kicking trees. And we can increase our max stamina. That's pretty cool. 24 stamina goes up for this one. So we need sugar from Sophie's Ranch. I guess that's the only place to get it right now is from Sophie's Ranch. Apricots, probably from the right trees. I don't think we found any apricots yet. Seaweed is from fishing. We haven't got any seaweed yet. Salt is also from Sophie's Ranch. Blade fish from fishing. Sorry, guys. And more salt. So really only thing we could do right now with what we have access to, if we don't want to go buy from Sophie's Ranch. This should be like an advertising for Sophie's Ranch, actually. You get apricots from the church store. Oh, okay, so we can grow our own tree and get those. And then kick the tree, I guess. But yeah, we can make as many dried apple slices as we want. That's pretty cool. So it does do something. It looks like a bent up... I don't know what this looks like. This is a very, very strange looking device. But I'm glad we made it. Got it going. What else do we have in here? Maybe there's something else in here we should use. Hardened wood sofas, plus 6 stamina. Dining tables, looks homely. 15 health. These are really the only thing we need to make more of. This glass, iron bars, and hardwood planks. I guess we could do a few more of these. I guess let's get some iron bars and glass out of here. And hardwood planks, I think we got plenty of. We're actually making more as we speak. So we'll get out 100 just in case. I guess let's go with 10. And that should be enough. We'll put our stuff back in here. Not so many iron bars now, guys. It seemed like a lot. I think the house should have been bigger, very crowded when you go for all the bonuses. Yeah, it is. I have the 200 HP, the 100 stamina, and the 60 defense. You know what they could do, and they probably will, is just give you more items to use instead of the same ones. That makes it a lot more crowded when you have like the same item again and again and again and again. You know, giving you multiple levels. Especially like this, where you can kind of go up. They need to have a build mode in the game. Something that allows you to just like click a button and then you can move stuff around onto like all the walls and make it easier for you to actually put things down. Okay, so those are all there, and I will never be able to sleep in this house with all that light, but we have 56 out of 30, so our defense is maxed for our house size. There's still no attack on that one, but it's not in the game apparently, so we're not too worried about that. Oh, guys, look at that. Why do I feel like I live in a store? Like I'm in Lowe's or Home Depot right now. Look at that. Look, my guy actually has one leg bent up onto the table. That is absolutely fantastic. That's pretty good animation, although he's not touching the ground, so maybe not the greatest animation ever, but I like how they built that into it. Yeah, if they give you multiple levels, you know, rugs, maybe like stools you can put underneath the tables, it wouldn't look as crowded and it would give you bonuses for having all that. Let's go ahead and fill this up before the end of the day. I'll do the same thing with these. We did use a number of them, not too many, to be honest, so it's not like we're in that big of a rush to get these back up here. I actually would like to make some normal planks at some point, but I don't have the resources to do it. I think that having to only one table and chairs for stam and the builder ice makes the house have too much furniture. Yeah, like just one item for the resource definitely makes it feel a lot smaller than it should, or yeah, a lot more crowded too. Pigments can you use to dye clothes. Rainbow flowers. I've not seen rainbow flowers anywhere. Explosives even more dangerous when wrapped up, so maybe we should do some explosives at some point in the future. I have found a number of sulfate, not a lot, but a little bit of that. Nitrate, we've gotten a little bit of that now. Rubber tires, rubber fruit, and bronze bars. Not a lot of bronze bars to speak of. Single seat, stone, grinding stone. I guess we could make a ton of this if we really needed to, right? But it's instant, so none of this stuff is really something we need to make ahead of time. If we want to make the tier 2 upgraded saw, this is what we use. I don't think I ever got a tier 3 one. A bomb. Still have not found any reason for a bomb. It's used for clearing enemies and obstacles. So I'm betting we're going to we'll have a quest for that at some point. Steel welded into a strong structure could be used to construct. Cables used to connect bridge and lights. That's probably going to be for a quest down the road. The iron pan used to make food. And the sprinklers can disperse water into the surrounding areas for irrigation. Might try doing that just for myself, since we have a farm going now. Might be something we could use. This does look cool, though. If I had cotton, I might make that. Let's see, Earl Mixtures, photo album, bat mask, jewelry box, max stamina plus 12, sunglasses, max HP. I wish this would allow you to carry like another row of items, and then I would definitely use it. Even if it didn't give me the max HP, I'd be using that like crazy. Not sure if the water bucket actually is usable to water your crops. That doesn't seem like something you actually have to use. And I have no idea what the soap is used for. That doesn't seem like an item worth getting. So yeah, we're going to have to wait. So let's go ahead and go back to bed, if we can, in this light store of ours. There's way too many lights. Alright, somehow we slept in there. We've been known to sleep outside too. So I guess, you know, somehow we find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, right guys? Okay, 6 out of 8, so we still don't have enough? Jeez, you guys are killing me here. Okay, why this is finishing for another like 2.5 hours, we are gonna go pick up our daily allotment of wood. And we're gonna check on the scientists too. That should be a nice little run over there. And by the time we get back, I just make all of one thing at a time. Yeah, you could do that too. The only reason I'm not doing all of one thing when it comes to the steel bars is I'm just not making enough charcoal. And it's really quick, and most of the time I'm not sitting near my base. So if I did all of charcoal, like half the day, if not more of it would be wasted. Like one day I just make 50 charcoal, then the next 50 carbon fiber ingots. Probably would be more efficient to do it that way. Actually, since we're out here, we'll do a little bit of mining. See if we can get some slabs of marble. Kind of running low on those. Don't really get marble too much because you don't get it inside the dungeon. You only get it out here off of these. Well, you can get them off of any of them, but it seems like you get it more off of the tier 2 stuff than the tier 3. Yeah, see, I'm getting a lot more bloodstones off of these. I do like how the spot is missing. That makes sense, especially since it's a rock. The grass would not have grown back that quickly. Well, that one's not there, though. Might need to go over to the island and do a little bit of mining over there, just because I kind of might be running low on power stones. I'm down to one power stone left, so that's something we're gonna get up to today. And that's all that I had inside my my chest, so there's no more left. What do you got? The church store today. Alright, we got apricot seeds. Unfortunately, they need a large planter box, so that's not going to happen right away. Crystal seeds, we can get crystals from. Well, we do know a spot where we can pick those up ourselves, so that's not really big. Autumn, fully grown after 9 days, can harvest plant fibers. I don't need plant fibers. They're everywhere. Rainbow flowers. So fully grown after 8 days, can harvest rainbow flowers. Unfortunately, they want a computer chip. A CPU, not an actual... Yeah, but we could buy another one of these. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy one more of... Nah, we'll buy two. We'll buy two of those. And I don't have any place to put them yet, but at least we'll have them on us for when we do. Because she's not open all the time. And you can buy power stones for like 80 a piece, and you can get nitrate from rocks in the hazardous ruins. Oh, you know what? Is this open? Oh, I want to go to the school. Let me go. I thought it was going to say that they weren't open again. Nice. Can we learn anything in here? There's a chest. Oh, we got a satchel? Small satchel. Holy, yeah. We're gonna check this out. Max HP 50. Attack. Max HP 40. So this is better than the hoodie, which doesn't show up. I do wish the satchel did though. That would be cool. All right. Well, we did get a better item. Why is this? Really? Really? That's the way you block a door? You put a bed in here? Programmers, come on, guys. You could do better than this. Like, just make the door, like, not openable. Like, it's locked. It doesn't go anywhere. You're putting a bed inside of a hallway. That's just weird. Who does that? Oh, they got a trophy for something. Can't quite read it. They got several trophies. Can I sit down? I want to take the class.
There are plenty of legends in Portia.
Even though Portia is a small town, the kids here are just as curious about the world as anywhere else. You know, when I see them progressing in their studies, the feeling of achievement, it's indescribable.
Alright, so we got 1 times 1 equals 1, and 1 times 2 equals 2, and 1 times 3 equals 3. And then over here, she has 1 plus 1 equals 2. I don't think those are on the same level of learning, right? By the time you get to multiplication, you've already mastered subtraction and addition, right? Like, that doesn't really seem like that should go there. And if you're going to teach people multiplication, you know, maybe start with something on the other side a little bit more difficult, you know, like the tens. Which I guess is difficult for some people when they are first learning, but I don't know. That seems very, very basic. Alright, scientist, what do you got for me?
Our research is almost done. If everything goes smoothly, we'll have something for you by tomorrow.
You are some of the slowest people. Post-apocalyptic knowledge. I can never say that word right. I mean, it seems like it's pretty good. I mean, they're learning multiplication in the world after everything's been destroyed. Like, that didn't get destroyed with you. And as long as you got math, you can pretty much relearn everything else that we learned, you know? It's like fundamental. It's the universal language, so I didn't lose anything out on that. You said the ruined mines. I can get nitrate. They can't create engines, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I understand maybe they don't have the ability to make computer chips because the technology to do that has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, and so you need the machines that can make the machines that can make the machines that can make the computer chips. But to make an engine, I mean, it's not 100% that complicated. In fact, there's people out there, if you guys watch, there's a television show called, or they did have a television show called Doomsday Preppers. And I was watching on that one, there's a guy who made an engine out of wood. Yeah. Engine out of wood, guys. Kid you not. You wouldn't think an engine being made out of wood would be a good idea. It'd probably catch on fire, especially if they overheat. But yeah, made out of wood. It runs a truck. Actually can drive with it. It's the strangest thing ever. So if they can make an engine out of wood, then anybody can make an engine. You don't need a lot of technology to do it. You just need the know-how. So maybe they're just missing the know-how, but... Other area with the blue things and the fat bird. Rocks drop off nitrates sometimes. Oh, okay. We're just going to do a little bit of mining out here. By the time it gets to about 1700, we'll head back. See if those other 2 pieces are done. And we'll pick up the rods while we're there. Just trying to use a little bit of our energy, because lately we haven't used any of our energy throughout the day, and I always feel it's kind of a waste, but at the same time, like, I do entire days where all I go out there and just mine. So I'm not 100% sure it's that big of a waste. Alright, let's head on back. We'll take the fast transport. I believe there's one over here, right? Maybe there's not. There is a nice little cottage over here with nobody in it. The other thing is I would love to see other people moving into town. You know, you get here and yeah, there should be people here already, but you moved into town and you can't always be like the new guy, right? Maybe you can be. Phyllis, what are you doing out here? You're always out here in the wilds. Makes me think you're up to no good. And Gus can be found most afternoons painting. He's a lost soul. He's passionate. He's snobby. He's very uppity on himself. I have a hard time, but he's a punk. I don't like him too much. All right, where am I? There we go. So we got our stuff here. Let's kind of unload some of this stuff real quick. Wrong box. Wow, we got 22 of those just a second ago? Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of resources. And I have no idea where to put that hoodie, so we're just going to stick it over here for now. Might end up just selling that at some point down the road. And we'll put this in here as well. And these as well. I was hoping that there would be a commission for one of those, but... Okay, so we need to go turn those in to the station. Always need that bloodstone. Yeah, that's why I was surprised that we got so many of them, dude. That was 20-something. It's been a while since we've harvested that side of the map, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe not. I don't think it does, really. I've neglected certain areas before, gone and mined there, and I didn't seem to get anything special out of it. Quick! Create more lag! The fact that they can create this much lag on this computer is amazing. Roomington, well, that... having a great morning, too. What is it anyways? I don't remember seeing anything like this in the books. Why don't we pop it open and see? Oh, somebody's inside. An astronaut from another era. It's a robot! Yes! Yeah, I got my butler. That's what he is, right? He's a butler. Holy moly! That's what I say. It's a robot. How rude. The name is Ack. No, it's Ack. Clack. Who are you exactly, Ackbot? What is that? I'm the chief of my space station, a piece of which is right here. Space station? Jeepers creepers, I'm on the ground. How the heck did I get here? You fell from the sky. You don't say. Ack. Well, there. Don't move, okay? I'm not panicking. We gotta show him to the mayor. Yeah, we should... I'll grab him. Come along. They did a little bit of work on their conversation skills there. We are... Where are we at? We're at the Civil Corps. That's not where we're supposed to be going, is it? Yeah, go to the Civil Corps. Okay, so we're good. We put him in jail? Really? He's not dangerous. You can't arrest me. I know my rights. Now, please calm down, Mr. Ack. We're just trying to sort out this situation. You unexpectedly dropped in on us, after all. Haha, Anyhow, I take it that you were on the Altar 1 space station from the duration of the last 300 years, am I correct? I'm not saying anything until I see my lawyer. Fascinating. Why are we even talking to this thing? Look, Mr. Ack, the sooner you show us you're not a threat, the better off it is for all of us. Well, call me a pancake, but I am a chief. How am I a threat? Or chef. Jeez. Answer your question, I am in maintenance mode for the last 330 years, 2 months, and 17 days. When I woke up, I was here. So, you're not an assassin sent from Duvos. Look, old Manzoor, I know not what a Dovos is, and even if I did, why would I tell you? You have a point. What should we do with him? Get rid of it right now. We don't know what it is. Remember the dancing robot in... Oh, they did talk about the dancing robot before, so I'm kind of curious to see what that is at some point. I said we let him stay at the research center. We'll take the responsibility for him. He's a treasure trove to be explored. You dare? You're putting everyone's lives on the lines. He's a living AI. There aren't too many like him in the free cities. You know, I can hear you, don't you? Don't you care to know what I want? Go on. I'd say release me, but I know you're not going to do that, so I want a glass of milk. Okay, that can be arranged. And I want to know what happened to my crewmates. Arlo? We checked the crash station. Your crewmates didn't make it. They died hundreds of years ago. Sorry. Mr. Ack, I'm sorry for your loss. For now, I need you to cooperate and stay here until we figure out what options we have for you. Can you do that? Yeah, sure. I'm not going anywhere. So Demiro, since you're here, see if you can do something about Mr. Ack's leg and head. Make him as comfortable as you can. Sure thing. Okay, so we can talk to him. We're probably the only one that actually wants to talk to him. Life is hard, then you die. Hallelujah. Mr. Ack, do you want me to fix your leg up? And head? What's the point? Oh, my dear Laura. Mr. Ack seems down. Maybe a glass of milk will cheer him up. Give him a bottle of milk. Well, where am I supposed to get a bottle of milk from? I'm guessing the farm. We'll go see if we can buy one. We don't have any working cows. Look at those guys. They're just going back home. They keep the guy up in jail. No lawyers in this society, huh? I don't believe that the shop is going to be open over here, but we'll definitely go give it a look-see. Probably won't be able to buy the milk today. Which kind of sucks, because I'm sure we're going to have to make his legs tomorrow, and it'd be nice to know what we needed to do that, so we could actually have that processing today, or overnight. Yeah, 19. So we just missed it by about an hour and a half. Old McDonald's house. Maybe we can rob him of some of his milk. Hey, old McDonald. You got a small house, man.
My Rambo is gonna win the title Mr. Bull this year.
Okay, so we'll just have to go to bed. But we're going to restock our house first. I do like how I can see my light that I put down from like a mile away. Feels a little bit more homely. Once we get a big enough property, I'm going to put these lights down everywhere. Actually, not that hard to make, so it won't really cost me too much. Alright, carbon steel bars. 2? Really? That's all we can make there? We're out of iron ore. Well, we can fix that. I hope. Iron ore. No, we are out of iron ore. Holy crap. Alright. Well, that sucks. But we do got copper ore. So we can make some copper bars at least. Let's go ahead and cancel these and get that stuff back. And stone bricks. We haven't made stone bricks in a long, long time. So stone bricks on that one. We'll finish up what resources we had on this one. We'll get this one going with glass again. We'll get this one going with bronze. Yeah, we need a lot of bronze. And magnesium. We're out of iron ore, so that's going to be the end of the magnesium train over here as soon as that finishes. And that is our last stone right there, so we need to go get some more power stones. What about you? What are you making? Nothing? Well, you can make a marble planks then, my friend. That way you're not sitting idle. And this one we were going to get... Was it sap, or did we already have sap on us? I think we might have already had sap on us. So we can make some thread, since I do not have any thread yet. Let's put these things away. And that should be good. Actually, that's not too bad. 53, those can go by fast, but, you know, 53 is not a good, or not a bad start. How much wood do we have? We got a decent amount of wood on us, so we don't have to worry about that either. Alright, well, then we have to go to bed and wait for tomorrow so that we can buy a glass of milk. Which, again, is either at the farm or at the shop inside town. Both are not open this early. I think 9 o'clock is when most of the shops open. We're also going to be getting some news in from the research center. Let's see, we've completed research into the diagram. Here's the results for the advanced skiver. Nice. Let's see, what does that entail? And do we have what we need to make it? We need steel plates. Okay, so we got 4 of those. We need a simple circuit times 3. We got that. We need bronze pipes times 2. I believe we have all of that. So let's go pick that up real quick before we head into town. Give it a little bit of time for those shops to open. Did it want 2 or 4? It wanted 4 steel plates. So we're going to have to take a little bit out of here. None of these are done yet, so let's go ahead and cancel this one. We'll do 10. And we'll put these back. So I guess we'll have to wait on this one. We could put the other stuff in it at least for now. Bronze pipes and the simple circuits. Simple circuits. Bronze pipes are over here. Okay. Not too bad. Didn't cost us a lot of ingredients to do this one. Really the biggest part will be just all the iron we're going through. Let's go check out the farm milk. Be cool once if we get the dairy cows and the sheep. I see they have to go out there every day for the chickens and feed them. So that could be somewhat of a chore for us if we're doing like multiple things other than trying to maintain our farm. Here we go. Here's milk. That's only going to cost us 16 goals, so we'll go ahead and buy one of those for him. A robot that drinks milk. Not sure if he is just made to resemble a human, or if he actually has become one over the last 300 years or so. Shame, yeah, just kind of thinking of what he's been doing for the last 300 years. It's a shame he was in standby mode or maintenance mode, and he wasn't, like, monitoring what was going on. The amount of knowledge he could, like, glean from just kind of watching society fix itself again could be absolutely amazing. Okay, civil building, I believe it's up this way. And I like the mosaic they got on the ground. It's not exactly perfect, and anybody who's ever, you know, seen mosaics in other countries will know it's usually not. It's has a charm of its own just because it's not. The ground has shifted over the years, you know, like potholes and things where it's sunk down. Oh, the nectar of life. Jiminy Cricket, this is some good milk. You seem to be feeling better now. I am, thank you. Now let me see if I can find something to replace your leg. Alright, broom. Where are we supposed to get a broom from? Really? A broom? Oh, here we go. Let's give this a try. I could build something better than that. Better than a broom. Nope, that is not gonna work. A mop. Alright, a mop. Okay, where are they keeping the mops in here? There's a bucket over here, too. I guess maybe they're going to want the bucket next. Let's give this a try. If I was the robot, I'd stop trusting this guy. Nope, that's not going to work either. Alright, plunger. Where's a plunger? Upstairs, maybe. This is not gonna work either. I don't think this guy knows how, like, things work. It's gonna get stuck. Really? That worked? I would not assume that would be the best. Hot diggity. Oh, that means? Perfect. Now about your head. The water bucket. Let's hope he empties the water out first. Let's give this a try. I think there's still water in there. Oh, okay, so we got to repair his head flower pot. That might work, as long as there's no dirt in it. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. Let's see, a cooking pot. Okay, that's, you know, it's like a top hat for him. It's not too bad. Well, shoot a monkey to the moon. This is great. Glad you like it. Thanks for all the help. Now I stay for a while. My fate, hallelujah. Talk with Gale. Place the flowers. All right, let's chat with them first. Oh, my dearest Laura. Who's Laura? Who's Laura? Just the love of my life. Or Laura. I have a favor to ask you. I've heard from one of the people here that they buried my crewmates in the city cemetery. Can you place some flowers on their grave for me? Sure. Appreciate it. So we need to go place those flowers. Might be a good idea, again, to do this at night, because there's, you know, like I said before, there's supposed to be a haunted ghost somewhere over here. Let's see, where did they place the robots? Crew, or the crew. Let's place the flowers. Item is not available. Oh, I need to go get the flowers and place them. Let's see if it shows on the map where I should pick those up. Gale wants you to help fix axe head and leg. Wildflowers. Did he have flowers with him? Let's go back and talk to him real quick. See if he had the flowers with him. If not, I do actually have flowers in one of my crates. I don't know if they're wild, but we could maybe buy them, even if they're not, from the lady that sells flowers. Let's see what Gale has to say. Oh, great, thank you. Mr. Axe certainly has an interesting personality, don't you think? Have you decided what will happen to him? Not yet. We're still deliberating on the possibilities. The decision is coming soon. I'll send it through the mail so everyone will hear it. The church and the research center are really going at it. What do you think? As my wife used to say, everyone deserves a chance. Oh, we got money just for talking to that guy. Alright, let me check my crates first. Right down this way. And thankfully, I believe it's this one right here in the corner, too. No, it is not this one here on the corner, which means it's probably on the inside of my house. Not that one. There we go. Alright, wildflowers. No. Roses? No. Huh. Well, we will take the roses with us just in case they don't actually sell wildflowers. Just take the flowers off somebody else's grave. Nobody had delivered any flowers to anybody else's grave recently. And it's pretty morbid, but yeah. I think we're going to have to buy them. Shouldn't be that expensive. They're right over here. Yeah, wildflowers. We'll give the roses to our sweetheart, whoever that might be. There's not very many people single inside this town, from what I can gather. As far as I know, there's no single women in this town yet. Ginger, I thought, might be single, but apparently she's married to the town mayor, Gale. I don't know about the flower lady. I think she has a kid, at least. Oh, look at that. Even, like, bent down at the knee. That's perfect. Right there. Nice flowers for him. Now, when he said his crew, I assume robots, but maybe not robots. Maybe those were astronauts they're talking about. There are a lot of single people? Oh, okay. I just haven't been paying attention then. They were my dearest crewmates. We really made that station hum. Thanks for doing this for me. Why, he gave me goals too? He actually had them on him? This guy, he's not letting all the truth come out if he has money on him. Oh, hola, my dear Laura. Where did you go? If I could only see her one more time. So when we leave this building here, maybe there will be people waiting for us. Just go to the social. Anyone who has hearts, not stars, is dateable. Oh, okay. Why do I have a broom? Can I use it? Or is that just more junk that we got now because we stole it all from their house? Hazardous ruins. Is that where they want me to go? Or, oh no, he said he's going to send a mail out to everybody when they have figured out what they want to do. Oh, you know what? We got the new technology in as well, so we should make a stop by the scientist lady and give her some more CDs. Gotta find Laura. Is she in town? Is that like a real person? Doesn't look like it. There's still a couple people I haven't talked to. Actually, more than a couple people. It's a handful of people. Where's what's her face? Scientist lady. I do not know, guys. I don't know where she's at, so that's kind of a wasted little trip there. Oh, there she is. She's hiding.
Hi, did you discover something new? The data corruption on these disks are minimal. There should be useful info on them. We'll have something for you by tomorrow.
Okay. So we're going to go back to the house, unload all these goods, and I think we're going to end the episode there. I got to start getting ready for the party that's going to be going on here very, very shortly. I hear people showing up right now, so we'll continue this on. We'll have to find Laura. I have no idea where she's going to be, so if you guys have tips on where she might be located, definitely let me know. Otherwise, it will be a lot of running around looking in small corners until we can find that woman. Or the robot. I'm guessing it's a robot, right? Or maybe a ship? Could be the space station itself, is what he refers to as Laura. Oh, wow, look at all that. Everything is done out here. That's a nice thing to come back to. Alright, let's stick all my junk over here in this crate. Flowers. Some weird boxes. A little mop. A computer? Yeah, is that what you think? You guys think it's a computer? Could be. Let's see, we can take nitrates out of there. Alright, well, I will do the rest of all of this off camera, because it's just going to be gathering all of this stuff real quick and then heading to bed. As always, guys, I definitely want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. We will be picking this back up next time we come back in. But until then, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.